With this project, the problem was to connect two pieces of city to make a public space underneath 8 railway tracks. A railway bridge, basically. So how do you do that?
When I first came to the Bijlmer, it was 22 years ago. It was like the no-go area of Amsterdam, you know, most of the shootings, most crime. The old station was like the Iron Curtain because it was really separating two totally different parts.
Stations are a classic cause of severance between two parts of an urban community. To the north, we had a fairly rundown part of Amsterdam and a fairly affluent new area of Amsterdam to the south. And the brief was to use the station as a tool to reconnect these two very separate parts of Amsterdam.
Before this new station, it was dark here. People were afraid to get robbed, and it became a stereotype of the place. But this was quite an improvement.
Amsterdam City wanted a ground level connection where people felt safe going underneath a railway viaduct which was 90 meters long. That's a long way to be underneath some railway tracks. Working alongside our partner architects, Arcadis, we had to design a railway station that civilized these bridge structures and to make people feel they're in something better than the undercroft of some railway bridges. First thing we did, we said, this railway bridge can't be one bridge. It has to be 4 bridges, each with a pair of tracks inside. We want to bring daylight through in between.
Like all antisocial behaviour, it's often to do with dead spaces, dark pockets, so it was all about opening up the space.
We wanted to get clear lines of sight through from one side to the other, so having 2 columns was sort of slightly getting in the way. So we halved the number of columns in the station, reducing the number of dark pockets. I think another reason people feel safe there is because there's a sense that you are observed from multiple vistas. I mean, observed right the way through at street level, across, and from the platforms looking down the voids. The next step, and this is the most important step, is above the platforms. Instead of having an independent series of canopies just sheltering each platform, we want to have one single unified roof.
Stations are often hard, unforgiving environments, and so we spent a long time puzzling over the materiality to make sure that, you know, it was vandal-proof, hard surfaces, and it was one of those moments, well, timber, we just need some timber. We need some warmth.
When we first discussed the idea of having Oregon pine above high-tension electric cables over the tracks, I never believed Dutch railways would accept it. 6 months later, Jan van Belken, my opposite number, working for Arcadis, rang up and said, "Got some good news." I said, "Well, what's it?" They've approved the wood. Hats off to him. I don't know how he managed to do that, but he obviously had their confidence. This lovely warm red timber was detailed in a way so we are affecting the acoustics of the whole space, the colour of the space, and people's perception of what they were inside. So instead of walking underneath a series of railway bridges, they feel that actually somehow they're in a foyer of a concert hall or something.
The way things visually reflect on you will also have some psychological effect. If it looks nice and it's more open, you're gonna act differently. You're gonna care more for it, you know.
With this project, the overriding importance is the kind of what I call the metric of human well-being. It's how it makes you feel is the most important thing.
The new station was a turning point for the Bijlmer because it connects two totally different worlds. And that's what you mean, because we really believe in our place and we really love to live here.